Okay. Up. Up. Right. Well, sometimes I make art for a blog called Sketchy Artists, and we just make fun little sketches and try and do them. I'm gonna try and do this in 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep my videos down to like 5 or less, so I may pause intermittently to do things because I'm a perfectionist and it may take more than 10 minutes and I don't want to make you upset and watch it forever. Basically, the vintage spiders is this week's theme, so I have some reference here. Little Chilean rose spider. And then my big thing was I like this is 40s. 40s is 50s is fashion is kind of fun for me. Line decory era. And of course there's a lamp. Christmas Story. Decided to do the dad thing. I may switch it. The lamp may not be necessary. But I'm going to go on ahead and try to paint. I can't paint quietly, so I'm listening to some machine drum, in case you're curious. I have to listen to stuff or I go crazy. So I'm gonna try and break down what I'm doing while I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna make this a smaller piece than I usually do, just to fit it. This is gonna kind of suck, because I'm gonna try and do this as quickly as possible. If I can finish this in 5 minutes, effing yay. I mean, can't ask for more than that. If I sing along with stuff, just don't mind me. Spiders usually have like 8 eyes. Well, we'll give him a bunch. Actually, I don't know how many eyes, but you know what? I don't care. It's my painting. He'll have 3 eyes if I want. Maybe he'll be a cyclops spider. So I'm gonna make him look like he's pretty proud of himself. Squint his eyes slightly. You're wondering how I pick my colors for this? I don't. I just use the swatches at the side, unless it's something for like a project, then I'll try and figure something out. As you can see, I'm not doing this backwards like I usually say I do. I know, this is twice now. You guys probably don't believe me. I don't believe me. It's something I haven't painted before, and I didn't make a sketch, preliminary sketch, because I think the point of sketchy artists is to kind of make the piece that you want, and if you are really excited about the subject matter, you can go on ahead and make it as exciting or unexciting as you want. Well, that's how I feel anyway. I kind of feel like he should have a pipe. He's gonna have a pipe. Just 50s style. Oh, 40s. 40s. My uncle used to have a pipe. So I prefer Christmas Story. I think his PJs are the whitey ones with like a stripe on them. I like the blue ones. So vintage men's fashion here. Maybe I should make him wear like, have a newspaper or something. That might be good. His head's a little black. Yep. If this thing came outside and greeted me in the morning when I was picking up its Sunday paper, I would be I'd be a little disturbed. You know, this is probably not gonna look very vintage. I'm not concerned if it's not successful with the theme. It's more about making something. There you go. You see me do things. I'm a black and white person, so putting color in things is just, I hate it. Not that it doesn't look good or anything. It's just difficult. Let's see here. Sorry. I know you can't see the color break. I'm trying to keep like the screen really focused on what art is there rather than, oh, F it, good enough. Oh well, you know, he's got like 8 arms. Well, let's give him a skeleton. So I guess he's gonna need to have one that is holding his pipe. I'm not concerned about anatomy. I'm really not. This is just a cartoon. I am an anatomy stickler, mostly because I was always kind of lazy about it in college, so, and most of my life. I kind of prefer to just, if it looks okay, then leave it. But there's just sometimes you just really can't do that. So I try to check myself on that for things, but in this case, I don't care. He's gonna hold a newspaper. I'm not really This is fun. Well, see, the dog was this more organic process of what the F am I gonna do, and then this is just all, oh, maybe he's waving. I know you can't hear it because it doesn't record the music, but this machine drum song is hilarious while I'm doing this. It's some song about sex or something, and it's really weird while I'm painting a spider. It's very disconcerting. Just make his legs do things. I'm gonna pause actually for a minute, and I'll come back with his legs. This is tedious. Okay. I'm sorry, I did do a lot more work than I probably should have. But I just figured out his hands. I decided to kind of have him, like, hold it on, like, yeah, I'm really proud of what I do. I work a 9-to-5 job at the Acme factory. Just give him a bunch of sleeves. Oops. Yeah. Probably should just do this on another layer. Yeah, I kind of broke it up. When I don't know what I'm doing, I tend to make a ton of layers just so I can go back without losing anything. Which is good and bad simultaneously, because then you get... I kind of make more layers than is really necessary for most things. Everything I do is unnecessary. There we go. No, he's... So if you've never seen Christmas Story, you should. It's pretty good. Even if you don't like celebrate Christmas, it's just like a fun story about being a kid more than anything. Painting over. Whoa, there's some lag. Actually, I don't need all these layers separate anymore. I'm just gonna crunch them all together. I'm not gonna rearrange anything. When I do my sketchy cartoons, I prefer to be on one layer. Just because it's easier to deal with. In this case, we're just going to make it a slightly darker version. Oh, that's not dark enough. I'm not really concerned. I don't care. I've said that so many times this time. Kind of looks like a Hugh Hefner spider. We'll put some plaid on these jammies. It'll be okay. Okay, I'm gonna put some more stripes in here. He's like the Don Draper spider of my computer desktop. He's gonna go sleep with everyone. I don't know if you've seen Mad Men. If you haven't, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it. I was kind of hoping it would be more about the art process and seeing, because I really like Salvatore, obviously, because he's the artist, but you don't really see much of him. But yeah, everyone in that show is just a huge dick. I don't know why they all have to be so mean all the time. And I suppose it's showing like the pettiness of that era. But also, My favorite episode from Mad Men is the one where Betty Draper's sitting outside with like a cigarette in her mouth, shooting birds. And I promised I would do some sort of cartoon of that eventually, and I probably will now that I've said it. Now you all know that I've said this. It's probably going to be inescapable. There's some news. It's got some news. Actually, this is going a lot faster than I thought it would, and that's good. I'm kind of staying within the 10-minute mark. This video might be a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Which is disappointing, but not necessarily the worst, the end of the world for me. Oh, so as you can see, I should do some learning in here instead of complaining about Mad Men. As you can see, my eraser is usually on the round. I sometimes have it on the angle, but that way it gives me a... Yes, I am erasing. Sometimes if it's just a black and white, I'll just paint white. It's really a push and pull kind of deal. I like it. There we go. Well, the original spider kind of had some banding, so we'll give him a little bit of banding. I'm gonna pause the video again so you don't have to watch me put band and everything. Alright, well, I'm cheating. Plaid, I would normally try to make it more interesting. If you're wondering how I'm keeping it on there, I don't know what it's called. You hit Alt and you connect it between the layers, and it uses the layer below it like a mask, and then I can just lay in plaid in 5 seconds. I'm not concerned about it being perfect, and it should be fine. Oh, that looks so weird. Alright. It's plaid. Let me put that at 50. No, 30. Maybe. Yeah, just a little pop on them, so it looks more plaid-y. Brings out some things. I for cartoons don't do the shading until the very last, because I pretty much want to stick to one color for a shadow and not worry about the rest of it. So he's got where light would touch. I'm not using a real light source. Light would touch on him, probably. I kind of put a little hint at the left. I usually do standard from the left, but that's not really necessary. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to take a blue-purple of some sort. Seems like it would work. Give me just a second here. Let me see if I can... Yeah, that's pretty good. If you don't know much about light, I'm not going to teach you about light. Basically, it's... And my teacher told me this like a billion times, and it's been ingrained into my poor little brain, is when a dark heads towards a light, it gets darker, and vice versa. When a light heads towards a dark, it gets lighter. In a cartoon, I just do like a medium. Oh, well, he's got it. I just do like a medium kind of thing, and it's a in-between shadow. Maybe I'll expand more on that. You should know that. That was my teacher, Ernie. He's a very interesting fellow. He was from Boston. And his voice, oh my god. Very interesting, to say the least. Let's try I want his pipe to smoke. And we can... Oh. Perhaps the reason I wasn't able to make it smoke earlier was because it was... You can't see that thing popping in the corner. That's me. That's an advantage of this brush too. It can make really nice smoke if you do it right. Whatever. Sometimes I'll do this. I don't think it's gonna work. Sometimes I'll do a color dodge if it's something that it doesn't usually work that well. If I just want to do a quick highlight without really trying so hard. I don't like that. I usually just find a lighter color. Doing it this way is kind of silly. It's my Ben Templesmith way of doing things. I'm just gonna dodge and burn the crap out of everything. There we go. Aw, he's so cute. Well, I'm gonna probably do a little bit more to him, but just so you can see how I work and how things come together really quick. Hopefully this video is not a billion years long. Oh, also, let me just he's got a shadow coming from above, and I didn't even bother here. Give him a little. There you go. Yay!